तुम्हारे घर की अम्मा It's all guys. Halo guys, saya garam ini guys. Saya lagi it's full to full all team. Sobre, paka, patkira, patakara, patakki. ये सारा फ्लोर बने 32 में बनाए सिग्नल नहीं जाता है It's so bad. 996. घन्टा लागेछ तिमीलाई
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe. Stones spots it and intercepts. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. And it's Perez. Davids does well to get it back. And the counter is on. The referee's awarded a free kick. That's got him rattled. Van der Vaart is in a really good position out wide. Ljungberg got a shot away. And claimed it back swiftly. There is front Ribéry. Just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up.
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Brilliantly cut out. Ribéry. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Van der Vaart in with the challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Van der Vaart looking to play it into the box. He rises! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Neymar. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Oh, what has happened here? Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. No, again there's no way through. He's looking wide. Neymar. Oh, good-looking ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dida. Now it's Messi. Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! That's a lovely, delicate pass. Van der Vaart. Very nearly half an hour gone here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is good alertness. Ljungberg. Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Wilshere. De Ligt kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Ribery. Costa Curta. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's Perez. Van der Vaart. Ribery. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And Batistuta! And here's Griezmann. Oh, it's Batistuta. That's a sharp pass. And it's Perez. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they can break here. That's a shade optimistic. And he's being shifted off it. Perez. Well, that's been cut out, well played. De Ligt makes the interception.
There will be 1 minute added
Bellingham.
time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids. Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway. He's in plenty of space here. Griezmann goes in for the header. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Çalhanoğlu. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. That has not gone well.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Now it's Messi. Griezmann. Some resolute defending there. And it's Griezmann. He could be in here. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Fenerbahce really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And now he has...
बाहिर एकछिन इन्जोय गर्दै गर है म ट्याङ्कीमा पानी हालेर आउँछु
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
And now, lining up
Arsenal
for
have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
Well, we're on the way. Ljungberg. And here's Griezmann. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Griezmann, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little...
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception.
Foden.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmer. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ball's gone out of play. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. It is a corner, good chance. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Foden. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Wilshere. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ljungberg. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Into the middle. He rises! And he's quick to get it clear again. Griezmann goes steaming forward. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson will play through for the wide man. Wilshere. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. De Ligt. It's Bellingham. And it's Perez. Batistuta. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. Ljungberg. And it's Griezmann. Valverde. For Palmer. Picked out brilliant. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either.
He's got the shot away! And he hits the net! And they've got their lead back! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Number 6, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van der Vaart. Palmer wins the duel this time. Valverde. Mbappe. Played back in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Quality ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van der Vaart. Hitters! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
200 minutes has been indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson. For Valverde. Akanji. Works it forward. Now it's Mbappe. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Here we go again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta. He's through here, and he welcomes it in. Has a look up and drives it forward. Messi. Now it's Foden. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Van der Vaart tries to clear. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Mbappe, he's played it back. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Oh, what a climb! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. For Palmer. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham under intense pressure.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... And Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Stones getting this one clear. Perez does really well to win the ball there. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Wilshere. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. Griezmann! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. They've got a corner here.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Alexander-Arnold threads one in. Oyarzabal. Van der Vaart. That looks a cracking ball. He is through. And Batistuta! He has done it! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Number 10.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Griezmann. He's picked his way through. Now and the shot! Oh, what to be quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
Van der Vaart really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution.
Madrid making another change here. And it's hoisted clear. Wilshere. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's gone for goal! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Coming on the field, number 20, Phil Foden. Number 6,
Foden.
De Bruyne.
And the ball is out of play. Alexander-Arnold. And Fagioli. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Robertson.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Ljungberg. And Dijk can get it clear.
Added minutes has been
De
indicated.
Bruyne! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe. Ljungberg. De Bruyne. Foden in acres of space out wide. Fagioli. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Perez driving forwards. That's that, the end. Arsenal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. A
And
very
now,
poor show.
all members of the crowd, I'd like to
That's
ask
it
you
for
to
tonight's
join me
match, so
in
it just
wishing
remains
our
for me to thank
birthday
Jim Beglin
boy a
alongside
very
me
special
and to wish you
birthday.
all a very good evening.
Semua winoni Judui atmaku milabo Desaile Dinilai lai lai Euratini tiku sarale
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it's down to business here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Arsenal cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Griezmann. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And they're quick to get it back. He's in, surely! And that is masterful defending. Nice control. And here's Bellingham. Robertson deals with that comfortably. And the shot! Has another go! That is decidedly lacking.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Caicedo, really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's had it taken off him. Oyarzabal. Fagioli.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of
Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That is ended up in no man's land. Batistuta? No, it's not getting there. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Ljungberg. No, that's been intercepted. Caicedo. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And now the breakaway. Now that's well seen too. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
A heavy challenge. Bellingham. Caicedo. Well, played right into his path. And he was alert to it. Van der Vaart. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Decent hit! Goal! Arsenal! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for them.
Can he finish? Fagioli. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's been given away. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Bellingham. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Messi. Fiddles it through. Not the most accurate pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, can he get onto this? And that has put paid to that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. Oh, robust challenge. Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has a shot! Oh, he's been caught now. Hits one! And one more try! It's in! And there is his 30th goal. With a predatory goal.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. There's the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. No way through there. And the ball's gone astray. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. There's the hit! Corner number 2 then. There's the header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Nicely aimed pass. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Fagioli. He's in space and looking for options.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Tottenham have a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. So the perfect chance to get one back. Caicedo, he's gone for goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Robertson gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Batistuta. He has found the way through. No, that's been intercepted. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And he's intervened well there. Caicedo. Robertson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he cuts out the supply. Fagioli.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dida clears. And it's Jimenez. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he welcomes it in. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's through, now is he in? That is a brilliant interception. And that is a little undercooked. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, we always look the favourite there.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 24, Griezmann. Coming on to replace him is...
That's been cut out, well played.
Phil Foden.
Nice physical challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ljungberg! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Batistuta. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Wilshere. Bellingham. Ljungberg! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Bellingham. Number 18, Wilshere. Coming on the field.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Rafinha.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he get it through? Arsenal have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Batistuta simply refused to be outdone there. Robertson. That looks a good ball through. Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! And he's found the net! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Terrible error, duly punished. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but...
Ljungberg! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Valverde. Van der Vaart. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Robertson. Fagioli.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Akanji. Stones makes the interception. Perez. Van der Vaart. Oh, that is a nice touch. Jorginho. And that's it. Arsenal have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal really were brilliant today, Peter, to produce a performance.
Olha que irazinha. Agora se panina.
Arsenal take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. And the shot! Well, now it's oh, he's been caught on it! And another try! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's found a way through. Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? South Africa have the chance to go the other way. And it's Petit. Well, that tackle was certainly... Petit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Petit has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The pass has gone astray. Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Foden plays it short. Valverde. Can he finish? And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Pass somewhat off target. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. De Ligt gets rid without sophistication. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Great hit! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
20 minutes is number 21.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well timed, excellent interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's well spotted. Stones kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, Red, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Stones. Irwin. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Foden goes short. Oh, he's found him in space. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That's an excellent interception. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. He's gone forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Irwin. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good read, needed to be. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
2 added minutes
And
has
no,
been
that is
indicated.
pretty much the end of that. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. In with the challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Jorginho. And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from
And we
both
come to you
parties
now with a
in the
quick
second half,
request for
but the score at
support
half-time
to our world
is 1-1. Arsenal kick off the second half. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he welcomes it in. Irwin picks it up out wide. Bellingham has a look and plays it forward. Foden, good ball over the top. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe! Shot a goal! And he's been shifted off it. Robertson. And he was quick to react. Batistuta. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Kimmich is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's made sure that's not getting
The
through.
attendance for this match was
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
71,649.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Back into the middle. Oh, it's Petit. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, he's bust, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fernandez. And here's Griezmann. Batistuta. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 15.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Griezmann. That has been cut short.
This is the time you need that pace. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Petit, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Mbappe stood up well to him there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. 75 minutes played. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Substitution.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Big header! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. Quality ball. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, nicely intercepted. Played towards the other side. And it's played forward. Alexander-Arnold.
Two minutes has
He
been
does have an
indicated.
assist to his name. Stones calmly anticipates. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's good vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is that. Arsenal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, we're on the way. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender.
Big header! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. Van der Vaart. Oh, that is a good... Can he put it away? It's in! 2, and we've barely begun here.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckham does well to get it back. A disastrous start, 2 down in next to no time. Pinches it off him. Stones.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, Red, nice interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he cuts out the supply and smartly reclaimed. Odegaard. Neymar.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Van der Vaart. Now it's Batistuta. He's through, now is he in? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Petit. Van der Vaart. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, super find. Neymar. Big chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 27
A case now of complete control.
Number 21,
Irwin.
Neymar.
Arsenal already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Odegaard. 30 minutes gone. He's through here. Face to face with the keeper. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
There's the header! No, he can't turn it in. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's well spotted. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Always onto this. Irwin. For Petit. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. He might be in here! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Batistuta. And claimed it back swiftly. Batistuta chasing after it. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass. Griezmann. He's in plenty of space here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Irwin is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Here we go again then. Arsenal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Irwin. Van der Vaart. And Jorginho. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Petit. And it's Neymar. Jorginho. Bellingham. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Irwin. Jorginho. Irwin.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Goalkeeper's ball. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. Petit. Irwin. And it's
The attendance for
Stones.
this match was 60,810.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. And here's Griezmann. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Irwin. And it's Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Van der Vaart. It's Bellingham. Jorginho. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14, Bellingham. Coming on the field
Arsenal
is
still have the cards to
number
affect this
18,
game.
Neymar.
Petit. And it's Petit. He's looking to set... And the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
It's their second corner of the game. In for a header! Keeper always had the measure of that. Neymar, and the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Griezmann.
Number 3 coming up.
Coming on to replace him is number 24,
And the header!
Phil Foden.
No, that's just wide.
Substitution.
Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Jorginho. No way through. Pass is just off target. Foden. Van der Vaart. He's found a way through. Van der Vaart goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And he's away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Foden.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Five minutes left on the clock. And it's Neymar. Van Basten. Cafu. Petit. Tar promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery
2
wasn't.
added minutes
They can
have been
revisit that
indicated.
further on.
That's an excellent interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Foot in. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. He's looking to set free a runner. Costa Curta. Oh, sweet feet. Not the most accurate pass. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he can clear it away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That has been cut short. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Odegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what this team needs from him. Let's see if he can produce it.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And now they can clear their lines. Havertz is there to clear.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Fiddles it. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 18 minutes is number 10, Didier Drogba.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Stones. Arsenal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. De Ligt.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Van Balten getting this one clear. Gets his pass away. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Costa Curta. And De Ligt. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Irwin. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. That's been cut out, well played. Costa Curta. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Batistuta. And he's gone looking for safety. De Bruyne. Now it's Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got rid. Now it's Batistuta. Havertz. Oh, easy pickings there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Bruyne. He's not got that quite right. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's beaten the last man. And the finish! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Neymar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Stones cuts it out. Rafinha. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Petit. Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Rafinha. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Foot in. It's a pretty loose pass. Olise clears.
The attendance
Petit.
for this match was 62,005.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well timed, excellent interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Stones. And de Ligt. Costa Curta. Rafinha. And it's Batistuta. Neymar. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
He's having a go. Decent hit from there.
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
De Bruyne. Passing nice. He's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ødegaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Substitution.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have. Has another go! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Now it's Eto'o.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number
Eto'o
2,
hurtling down that
Jorginho.
right flank. He's picked his way through. Eto'o. In towards the middle. He gets big! He has done it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And he thumps it clear.
Yes.
Taken back almost at once. Pass somewhat off target. A long ball by the goalkeeper. The final 5 minutes. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Arsenal making
Bruyne.
consecutive changes here.
Number 10, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 24,
Jorginho.
Griezmann.
Kane.
Number 18, Kane.
Neymar. Aviati catches it safely.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. 4 added minutes on the board. No way through. Eto'o. Rafinha. That's the end. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Just a quick announcement.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And
That's guys, today very gone live. Tata, bye bye, good night. Have a sweet dream. Smash